Good day, everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Arcalad with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer, welcoming you back to our LP today. Last time we did defeat Iga and the Master Monster of Amaidar Temple, so now we will ascend Mount Amaidar to look for the Earth Guardian. Hopefully we'll find him up there. Maybe even some sacred tomes we were told about too. Who knows? Last episode we had some prayer beads dropped from the Master Monster. Those are a Gogan specific item that increases his magic ability. Very nice. Other than that, let's give Iga this hit scroll. Give him a better chance to hit things. Just in case. Just a little bit in case. Now if I were to look around here a little bit, we have a cliff over here to the side. We can fight some new monsters, Hemojis. Wild Hemojis even. Up these stairs, there seems to be a shrine up here at the top, tippy top of the mountain, overlooking some nice aurora. Some blue slimes, another couple Hemojis, and boogeymen. Boogie. They like to get down and boogie. Not much else to look at over here, but this is what we're working with today. So, in this battle, we will be kind of splitting people between two fronts of the battlefield, but kind of also keeping them together in sort of this corner over here to the left. Be very happy to get people stronger, of course, as we go along. Kind of keep people alive as we go along, too. That's always a good thing. Definitely keep people alive. Always be getting new levels, always be keeping more people alive than not. Strategy games can be very difficult when you have a lot of people dying on you all the time. Fire Emblem, Shining Force. What are those maybe even Unicorn Overlord, I don't know. Final Fantasy Tactics, definitely. What's the other one called? Tactics Ogre? Triangle Strategy? The Ophiold Chronicles or whatever? All those kinds of games. If those are all strategy games. I don't know all of them off the top of my head what they are exactly, but yeah. Definitely. Oh. You know what, I'm gonna make a little cheat. Make a little floor. Get a little head start on what we can do up here. Another reason I have two fronts to this battle. Okay, I'm gonna go off my strategy for a minute and just send this right side of heroes out to attack the main force of the Hemojis. I have Pac over there with them, so I'll send Kelak too. Paco and Kelak will be the healers for the right group. Ark and Kokuru will be the healers for the left group. Now we kind of will get bottlenecked in the left group at these stairs, of course. I mean, there's always going to be bottlenecks whenever there's stairs. I mean, hell, even nowadays in real life, a stairway in an office building or whatever, can be called a funnel of death sometimes. Oh no, the Hemoji status. Yes, that is a status ailment that can be only inflicted by Hemojis, by their Hemoji finger attack. What it does is turns your character afflicted with Hemoji into a Hemoji. As you can see, a Hemoji is a kind of a abominable snowman kind of person. Or it can be this little pink-faced, blondish, whatever you call it. Kind of like a mountain man. He's been everywhere, man. He's been everywhere, man. You know that song? I like that song. Not entirely like that song to where I put it on my list, but it's a good song. Not doing anything at the moment. Just gotta go through the motions with other characters' turns. I do like that about Fire Emblem 7 and 8 on the Game Boy Advance, where you can kind of not do everyone's moves in a single turn. Just this Gaia too. That's another one. So you don't have to go through the motions of having someone sit and wait a turn for a minute or something. But also the Himoji status takes away your ability to use any of your special abilities. It turns you into Himoji, and you can only do Himoji things. What the Himoji thing is, I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm not going to look between its legs. I'm not trying to define what a species of a fly is. I heard supposedly that's how, for a long time, they've defined the species of a fly is by looking at its, nether area. And all that brings to mind is, Amy saying nether area. Is that what she says in that show? Oh wait, scan a Himoji. Search a Himoji, quick. Before they all die. Go, Changara. Fill that book up with monsters. Did everyone enjoy Pokemon Day? It just happened the other day for me. A couple days ago. Got to see it on somebody's stream on Twitch. Oh no, Goken's an emoji now too. But yeah, that's pretty interesting that they've decided to kind of roll back their time period for releasing a game. Oh no, it's 5 people he's sitting, that's not good. Because normally I would kind of expect the next Pokemon game to be released, oh crap, in November or October or December, you know, for this year, because they've released a Pokemon game every year for the last 10 to 15 years so far. From anything from Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Conquest, to regular Pokemon games like Scarlet Violet, Sword Shield, Let's Go, and Legends, of course. Which, of course, brings us to the topic of the latest game to be made by the Pokemon Company is going to be Pokemon Legends A to Z. Or A-Z. Or something to that effect. Where are my people? I'm losing my people because they're all Himachis. I do kind of... I did just kind of say it off cuff just now that it was called A to Z, but... Actually, it's not A to Z, it's Z to A. Because it's Pokemon Legends Z-A. Well, now, did I say initially Z to A or A to Z? Which is interesting that they're going to Kalos. It does kind of bring back the, with the Pokemon Legends Z, they are bringing back the old style of doing things in such a regard that, for Pokemon Red and Blue, there was Pokemon Yellow. For Gold and Silver, there was Crystal. Oh, and yes, for defeating all the 3 of those Himachis over there, that last one that was over on the edge of the cliff should always give you the junk bracelet when it's defeated. But they kind of stopped doing that with semi-accidentally Black and White. But then they did also release Black and White 2, which was like, oh, we're gonna maybe go in this whole new direction by releasing sequels, the way Gold and Silver was sequel to Red and Blue, but instead of a different coloration of colors, or gems, they made a whole sequel to Black and White. But that didn't seem to have gone over very well. Or actually it went over a little too well and was... well... I don't know, it was maybe a combination of the games being so heavily story-driven that... and being such a... you know, Pokemon Freedom and taking place in New York. Viva la Revolution as Team Plasma tried to take over the Unova region. Kind of put a figurehead king on the throne and rule over all Pokemon forever. kind of deal. Which doesn't sit well, I think. Not with many in the West, I would think, but... Oh yay, the Hemo G status wore off. But then also X and Y came out. And it was almost always rumored that there was going to be a Pokemon Z. You know, the special edition of the Yellow, Crystal, Emerald, Platinum was going to be released as that generation's Z. But it never came to fruition. They kind of almost immediately dropped off from Kalos after 1 year and immediately went right to Sun and Moon. Which technically did also have another big sequel, direct sequel to the games. Well, not direct sequel, but kind of alternate sequels. That weren't sequels, they were retellings of the story. Sometimes Pokemon's confusing. I mean, there's 1,000 different Pokemon now. Do you know every single one of them now? I don't yet. I'm trying, but I don't know them all yet. Wow. Emoji Gogan took no damage from that spell because he's a mage. Of course he's not going to take damage from a magic spell. Excuse me, I have to blow my sneeze. Excuse me, sorry for that little cut. And, Pokemon. Pokemon is a good game. I like it. There's no telling what kind of creatures they're gonna make next. Although I'm seeing some stories about the new Legends game where there's gonna be Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends C. However, they're a little... I think the story is a little confused about Pokemon in itself. Because the headline for the story, which I haven't read, of course, I've just looked at the headline. But, the headline is, for the story I saw, is gonna be, says... Pokemon Legends' new gimmick already rules out many starters as starters for the new region game series game. And that makes no sense because the gimmick, I would believe, for Kalos is Mega Evolution, which I heard they're bringing back. Because that was pictured in the doohickey, wasn't it? In the video for Pokemon Legends that it was gonna have Mega Evolution. But that doesn't necessarily discount any starters because you can make Mega Evolutions for any Pokemon. You just have to give them a stone and a form to go along with it. So then also, say they do a Legend Cell regional variant of Pokemon, such as with Decidueye was a fighting grass type. Typhlosion was a ghost and fire. Samurott. I don't know what Samurott was. Whereas Decidueye is normally grass and ghost instead of not fighting, you know. I mean, you can do all kinds of things with Pokemon. That's why there's a billion ROM hacks of Pokemon where they've made a million different Fakemon. I mean, if you can make billions of Fakemon, I'm sure you can make billions of Realmons too. I mean, hell, we just had another game developed and made recently called Outworld, which was... How alive is this thing? God damn it, just die already. Thank you. Which was a whole nother issue I'm not gonna get into right now at all. But, I mean, Dragon Warrior monsters. All the Dragon Warrior games have almost completely different monsters the entire series. Final Fantasy has new monsters almost the entire series. Even if you give them the same name, they have different monsters. Although there are some staples like Behemoths and Chocobos, which technically aren't always monsters, but are Our design of bird that is a stable. Wait, was it ever? Yes, it was a monster, technically in 7. You could call it a monster. You got into a fight with it in a random battle. Final Fantasy VI had behemoths. Final Fantasy V had behemoths. Final Fantasy II had behemoths. 7 had behemoths. I don't know if number 8 has behemoths. I need to play number 8, and I'm thinking seriously about it. But, because I have it on Switch, of course. Always happy to play Final Fantasy game. I'm kind of putting it off a little bit because I'm like, why am I putting it off? What was I thinking? What was my reasoning for putting it off? Well, as you can see, this battle seems to be going in our favor right now. We're down to just 4 little water slimes. Which I can't remember now. Have I scanned a water slime? Let me scan one. Give me a second, Chunker. Let us scan it. Just one little second. And I will scan a water slime. Of course, I was also talking about this Gaia and Fire Emblem to where you don't have to use everyone's turns like you do in this game in order to pass through a turn. Final Fantasy V... Yeah, because Final Fantasy... at least 4 and 6. Because in 4, in the original 4, you couldn't skip turns. I'm pretty sure you could. But then... it wasn't until Final Fantasy VI you could actually skip turns in America. Because we got Final Fantasy 2 and 3 as... we got 4 and 6 as 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo. And... I'm pretty sure you cannot skip a player's turn, a character's turn in number 4, but I know you can in number 6. I'm almost 99% sure you can skip a player's turn in number 6. Hey, we're just about done with... Hey, Mofly, you leveled up. Good. What levels? Oh, that was the last monster. Okay, story time. Yay, we defeated all the monsters. Ooh, look at that shiny stone. Our sacred altar. Look what they've done to it. Monsters have no regard for anything humans cherish. They seem to have used this sacred place for a hideout. This cannot be. The sacred books have been stolen. The books you mourn losing were but neglected reminders of a gift you lost long ago. Aw. Hey, Mr. Earth Guardian. When you use power as the Masters taught you, you shape the force of earth and air. Ooh, heaven and earth, huh? Heaven and sky? No, that's the same thing. No, it's heaven and earth. Sorry, I'm thinking about Naruto. This ability is a gift from the Guardians. We gave these gifts in a time long forgotten. A time when humans could fully appreciate their divine source and be grateful for them. However, now they use this power to dominate the land around them with thankless irreverence. You must be the Earth Guardian. Yes, I am. It pains me to witness what humanity has done to my ward. We did not bestow our gifts upon humankind to increase strife and selfish desire. But it seems when people believe they hold exclusive dominion over the gifts of earth, air, fire, water, problems begin. Well, I think that might be why we need an avatar. These sacred treasures are not for human beings alone. A balance must exist in the natural world. Yeah, just tell nature to stop trying to eat me, please. Every creature, every living thing must share in and at the same time respect nature's riches. I sense the purity of your desire, and trust that you shall not forget the words I have spoken. I therefore entrust you with my most sacred gift, The Earth Stone. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the MacGuffin. Whatever it does, we appreciate it. Remember, we are never far. Believe in yourself, and you shall accomplish the task that lies before you. Remember. Cool. Back to the temple. Now that all I once trusted has been proven a deception, I am left gazing into a black void. I would not blame you if you denied my request, but may I join your noble endeavor. Perhaps in your company I can find the purpose that now seems lost to me. Aw. Ika, we would be honored to have you in our company. Thank you. I shall not disappoint. You heard the decision I've made. Amaidar holds nothing more to teach me now, so I am leaving. Our sacred temple has suffered a great shame. I do not know if it is possible to recover. If all of you departed as well, I would not blame you. There are yet many of us who have remained preserved from evil. You have shown me the bravery necessary to bear the faults within, and the strength to correct them. Wow, those are poetic words. Those are very nice words. We shall remain and restore Amaidar Temple to the true path, protecting it until your return. I am impressed by your humility and tenacity. When this sojourn is complete, I shall return. Perhaps to a new beginning? We shall see. Until then, remain true to yourselves, my brothers. We depart. Cool. Now to begin the sojourn to Eclectic Forest, of course. We visit a guardian spirit. We must visit Eclectic Forest. Oh, hold your horses, hold your britches. We got work to do. This way first. Well, Ark, it appears your party has grown yet again. Have you decided to depart? Yes. Well then, get on board and we'll be on our way. Alas, 7 heroes come together. It is good. What? I said nothing. Gogan, I have no idea where to go next. Yes, that's why I told EclecticAndrew to hold his britches. Have you forgotten already? Trust in the stone, my friends. Trust in the stone. Okay, Mr. Book, lead the way, please. Hold the stone aloft. Hold the staff aloft. Where do we go next? West. Needle. The power of wind is sealed. There. Needle, huh? As long as it's not Needles, who's head of a company that works with Marty McFly. That guy's a jackass. I'm familiar with that place. They hold a notorious tournament there. The top prize offered is the fabled Wind Orb. It is reputed to be a wild competition. Wind Orb? That's some kind of treasure ball, huh? Shankar heard about that. It's good. In any event, it sounds like a promising lead. Let's move. Oh, the most famous thing in an area we're going to is the thing we may need next. Do not forget that we have opened our temple to those who wish to use the proving grounds. If you feel weak, return and train here to build your strength. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. Now, as the Silver Noah readies its engines, shuts the door, and gets ready to propel itself forward, upward, into the air. Go. Fly, please. A little bit faster. We will head to Eclectic Forest, of course. Oh, good. We don't go immediately to Needle, which is right here. No, this is Needle. This is Altalos, where, Alate, where Changara is from. But yes, we want to head back down to Milmana to visit Eclectic Forest and the Forest Spirit. So let's see what she has to say today for us. What good learnings can we learn from more spirits, of course? Let us learn from the spirits. It's always good to learn from spirits, wherever we can. Ghosts usually have something to say. Writing in the mirror, in a foggy mirror, that's a ghost trying to say something. That's a spirit trying to talk, trying to communicate. All you have and all you are comes from me. You can never truly own anything. It is this truth that causes strife among humankind. Yeah, it's kind of why we came up with the word possession. Also a ghosty thing. Remember the wisdom of the Earth Guardian. I shall give you this gift to aid you in your quest. Yay. Wait! Take this as well. What is it? Miss Spirit, what did you give me? What did she give me? Oh my god, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out next time. Because I'll go into that further when I go into the menu to look at the, items for equipping people. Ah, now to fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away with me. Or is that Sail Away? I think that might be Sail Away. The actual song itself might be Sail Away, not Fly Away. Is that Stone Temple Pilot song? Isn't it Come Fly With Me? I will Google this in the post-editing of this video, so I will put up, of course, what it is. Grey Shrine we can go back to. We can go to Amaidar Temple. We can do 2 side quests there. One is the Proving Ground is opened up, like that monk at the airport said. So we can fight a various amount of monsters inside the Proving Ground area in order to gain levels and even gain some new party members. Or there's the Monk's Quiz, which at the doorway to the temple, there is a monk that will quiz us on trivia throughout that we may or may not have come across the answers to in the game. In a latte. Well, let us go to a latte and see if there is something for us here and now. Let us see at Changara's shop. Is there something here at Changara's shop? Hey, look at that. There's a Himoji. And there's a Himoji statue in the corner there. It is good to rest at Changara's sweet house. Come, light feet, and let's enjoy. Oh. No. One Changara was bad enough. No. What was that, EclecticAndrew? Eh? Oh, is a very handsome brute, eh? And they're mirroring each other. Although, one on top seems to be going faster. Hey, is everybody else seeing this? I mean, 2 Changaras? No, please, no, no. What the? Hey, cute outfit. And everyone breaks down laughing. Hey, what are you guys laughing at? It is Odan, yes? Yes, Odan. You funny thing. Out of my house, funny man. What's an Odan? Time of danger now. Changara will lock shop, but how you deadbolt a curtain, hey? True, snakes, scorpions, and rats can get in there very easily. I could be doing the show business. I am killing myself to pieces. Ah! Oh, we got the little item get jingle. Alright then, back to business. Well, what that little item jingle sound was, item get jingle was for... We now have Odan in our party as one of Changara's summoning creatures. So anyways, let me know if you enjoyed this episode today, everyone, and have a good day until next time. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye.